philosophy here is to stay as far away from the tables as humanly possible.
Part of the Four Horsemen.
Sounds easy, right?
Team PCB,
Wrong.
but the two haven't always been sisters like they want you to believe. And, I wish an immediate end to their little tea time. It's absolutely absurd.
No, it's cute.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Ugh.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one.
What can Charlotte do here to up the odds for success? And you can't help but wonder how much of this she can sustain.
Given what she's gone through so far in this match, I'd be surprised if she even had the energy left to put her opponent through the table at this point. Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
Wow.
There it is, the foot exploder.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Did you see the impact on that? Wow.
The stakes were high at 2016's Backlash, where one woman would be crowned the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion in a six-pack elimination challenge match.
The excitement level was off the charts, Michael. The WWE Universe saw Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Natalya, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi compete to be the first woman to hold the magnificent prize.
To elaborate on that Backlash match, fellas, the six-pack challenge is one of the more unpredictable forms of competition in WWE. I didn't think Becky would thrive in that type of environment.
It's good to see you be wrong, Corey. Becky won and cemented her name in the WWE history books as the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I was honored to have called that match and witnessed Becky achieve her lifelong dream. She is on fire.
Here we go. Becky Lynch setting it up. Charlotte has many champions. Oh, what a slam that hurt!
This one is over.
But now can Becky Lynch make the most of this? Up and blackjack.
Michael, I called the action at that first takeover where Charlotte won the NXT Championship with Ric Flair in her corner, and I can tell you, it was absolutely epic.
And Natalya had many years of experience on Charlotte that night, not to mention her Uncle Bret Hart in her corner. But Charlotte prevailed, and the Queen had her first. Charlotte's done playing. Harsh impact. That's just Charlotte proving her dump.
That's the way they drew it up. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Chin-breaking uppercut.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
The old European uppercut. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Becky Lynch may have it. Look at the height.
Charlotte is in trouble.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables high.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed. Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
The Flair legacy grew at Charlotte's first WrestleMania, where the Raw Women's Championship was revealed. Charlotte styled, profiled, and walked out of WrestleMania with the gold.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
Just getting carried around here.
You have to wonder what the end game is here, Cole.
Corey, you mentioned Charlotte's first WrestleMania.
Becky Lynch. Charlotte is rolling here. Russian leg sweep.
Slam down hard.
Float over. And do a DDT.
Spiked him.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino, to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
Oh, my God.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from their second. All 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash, with the Wyatts trying to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table, because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the...
There it is! Becky Lynch wins.